Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to your weekly energy forecast. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter, and we will be looking at, yes, the week's energy, what is coming your way, and how to prepare for the best version of this week that we can bring. And yes, I did change my hair. For those of you who are not new to this channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. You're going to find here in the comments and here everywhere in this channel very high vibrational content and very high vibrational community too. So welcome home. Let's start this week's reading with a few oracle just to see what is this week energy, and we will complete with tarot as well. Okay, so let's see what is this week's energy, please, for people watching live and on replay. 3 oracle cards, please. We have recharging. Wonderful. We have compromise. And we have Zorro, which is a card of power. And of course, superhero, super abilities. Okay, so let's look at what we have underneath. With the card recharging, what do we have, please? Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. With the card compromise, thank you. 7 of Wands. With the card of the Mask of Zorro, thank you. The Page of Swords. Underneath that, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is one of the best cards for this year. The year 2025 is in the year 9, and we have a lot of challenge on finding our own authenticity, finding our own, personality, light, vibration, knowing who we are, what do we want without compromising too much for others and without trying to fit. So this is something that is going to be very important in this year. So let's look at the cards. We have recharging and the Knight of Swords. We have compromise and we have 7 of Wands. And we have the Mask of Zorro and we have the Page of Swords. So this is very the level this week. I think a lot of you are going to feel called and in an intense way, I would say, to be learning and to be healing. For those of you, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to learn probably your healing modality and you're going to be recharging yourself while you're doing this. It may be from the need of recharging your own energy that you are going to be drawn to learn more about healing modalities and learning them this week. So there's a lot of emphasis on finding your light, finding your authenticity through what you want to do in life. It could be a hobby, it could be just passion, or it could be a job, full-time or part-time, of course. I think it's going to start, like I said, to for a lot of us, it's going to be a need of recharging, a need of healing and recharging first. But it's not just about healing your drain or healing because you have some limiting belief or you have some patterns. All of those are really good reasons to heal. But on top of it, it's because I think you just realize already in this year of the lesson of the year number 9, you're going to realize already that you're not doing enough of what is really recharging you, and you're not doing enough of what is really feeding you in life. And it's not just about balancing your life and having enough time off from intense duties or intense lessons and responsibilities. It's also doing enough of what is recharging you and what is nurturing you. And that is something you're really going to feel this week. It's that you're going to feel that you need to do something that is exciting. You need to do something that is nurturing you, that is something that fulfills you, that makes you feel like you're doing something aligned with your soul purpose. And it's a big thing, right? It is going to be a big energy. But this week it's going to call you really strongly. It's going to call you intensely to do more of your mission, to learn more about what is supposed to be your job here on earth. And I'm not saying your job as a career, it could be, but your job as someone that is going to maybe heal others, or someone that is going to be helping others. And it starts by embodying a vibration as high as you can. It starts by healing yourself, recharging yourself, respecting and loving yourself. And there is studies that are going to be started, if it's not already done, this week. So it could be books, it could be connecting with other people and really wanting to learn from them. But expect that you're going to have a better sense of what you're being called to do this year and in this life as a mission. So there is some resistance right in the middle, right in being called to do your mission and recharging, which is healing yourself to be able to do your mission, basically. Right in the middle, we have compromise and we have the 7 of Wands. So that's the resistance. Let's take an extra card just to see why do we have a resistance. The 9 of Cups. Interesting. I think that you have struggles with accepting that you could fail if you start. If you were really going in and giving your best at what you truly want to do in life, you are afraid that maybe you're going to fail. And sometimes it feels safer that it stays a dream and we're not really pursuing it, because if it's a dream, how can I miss it, or how can I, you know what I'm saying? But if it's something that you truly try to achieve, then it becomes real, and you may be afraid of losing it or not having the skills maybe to do it, or the time, or whatever you tell yourself. But if it's your mission, you do have everything that you need to be able to achieve it. The only thing is you need to not stand in your own way, and you need to get started. This is the official year, I think, of being call of service. We have a lot of thing going on with the astrology to call all of the light workers. And if you have received your 2025 reading, if you have ordered from me, that was a lot of the readings. A lot of the readings were calling people to really step to the mission. If you are a light worker, of course, there's a lot of people that are going to feel called to go more and more in what they came here to do. And at the root of it, we have the 9 of Pentacles, finding who you are, what is your soul about, and not fitting in. It has finally paid off, because you're not going to do something mainstream. You're not going to do something for many of you. You're going to see how different is finally paying off. And I think that's going to be surprisingly fulfilling to be different this year, because you're going to see what all of the, maybe for some of you, years of feeling out of the mainstream, feeling like you don't fit in, maybe years of, for some of you, being bullied maybe when you were younger, or not feeling at home, or all of those feelings. There's a reason why. It's because you have special ability and you are different and you think differently. And there is something starting this week that is going to be empowering in this. You just need to step out of the way, your own way, and really let yourself be guided this week on what is meant for you. So this is, again, that's a big week. That is a big week, yes. And let's see the divine feminine energy. I'm going to use a different oracle. For those of you who wants to know, this is, I have a name on it. So that's very fun because I don't keep the boxes. For those of you who ask me what deck I'm using, I don't keep the box. I have too many. So, but this one has a name on it. It's what's the T? So let's use this one. Let's see divine masculine, divine feminine. So let's start with divine feminine. What is the energy for the week of the divine feminine, please? We have moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay. And let's see with tarot. For the divine feminine, please, for this week. One card. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. So you're already aware, I think for a lot of you, you're already aware of what is calling you and what you're good at. And it says you just need to really stand in your own power, and you need to accept that you're good at certain things and that you're maybe not the best at others, like everybody. And by accepting that you don't have to chase the things that are not meant for you, you have more power and you have more resources to go and not chase, but follow your right path, the right dream for you. And I think this is what it means with the moving on, thank you, next, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's that you do have a lot of resources and a lot of gifts. It's just that you need to place them in the right place. And this is going to be this week's energy. You're going to finally feel that you are very gifted and that you are abundant because you're going not against the current for a change, but you're going in the right path. So this is a week where you need to not put any limits. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You need to not put any limits on your intuition. We need boundaries, people. We need boundaries, but we do not need boundaries when it comes to what you truly want and what you feel called to do. Let's see the divine masculine this week. Oh, and by the way, I forgot, but I do have a new reading for you. And let me show it to you. That's not the right view. Let me change it. Anyway, we'll take this one. This is my very new reading. So if you haven't ordered it yet, there is still time. We are going to have it 10% off until Valentine's Day, and discount code is Valentine. You get your own 30 minutes pre-record by me, and you get to ask your own personal question on your love life. So if you want me to spy on someone, you want me to tell you what they truly think, what they truly feel, or what is coming, if you don't have anybody in mind, this is your reading. So get it at maisonjupiter.com, and don't forget your discount code for 10%. It is Valentine's, and this is valid until Valentine's Day. Divine masculine, what do we have for this week, please? We have the exact same card. We have moving on, thank you, next. So I think that what we have there is a big energy of sensing what is right for us. And we're not accepting to put our energy, our resources anywhere else this week, for masculine and feminine. So your creativity and also your action. You are going to put your creativity and your action in the right path, just like the Chariot card if you have done my tarot class. Let's see the tarot card for the divine masculine. Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthrough, conversation are going to happen. You're going to have clarity, and it's just moving forward in the right path. So listen to your instinct this week, masculine and feminine, because there is a lot of movement in the right decision, the right place, the right path for you. I'm excited about this. So let me know in the comment. I always love to read your comments. I love you guys, and I will be seeing you next week. Take care. Bye bye.